Hey, everybody. Clem Satterfield here in Chapel Hill. Yes, I buy and sell houses, but today I'm talking hoops because ACC basketball is back. And I'll tell you where the numbers are and where they are not. If you've recently located to the Research Triangle, my advice is to pick a color: red for North Carolina State, dark blue for Duke, and sky blue for North Carolina. Go to at least one game, and you'll think it's a bunch of crazy people for 2.5 hours, but you will remember it for a long, long time. We've got a full slate Monday through Friday, November the 3rd through November the 7th. So let's walk it like a game plan and price it like a listing. Stay with me. I'll give you the lines where the books have actually put something up. I'll predict winners with some of the supporting comments. Monday opening night is chaos in its best way. North Carolina at home versus Central Arkansas. It's at 7 o'clock in the Dean Dome. Books haven't posted a number yet, but let's be honest. Carolina's going to be a big favorite. I think the Tar Heels 24-ish once it shows. Talent, depth, and at home. I'm on UNC to win comfortably. Down the road in Raleigh, North Carolina. North Carolina State hosts North Carolina Central. Same story. Line isn't up everywhere yet. These MEAC versus ACC games usually, well, they land in the 17 to 22 range. I'll call it Wolfpack by a bunch. Give me North Carolina State. Virginia opens with Rider Classic Tony Bennett. Well, Ryan Odom now. Tune up game. Cavs should smother them. I'm taking Virginia, and that's going to be the story there. Louisville fans, you start at 9 p.m. against South Carolina State. The Cards, well, they'll be heavy favorites, and the crowd, they're going to be loud. New era energy. I'm on Louisville by double digits. Miami opens with a Jacksonville down in Coral Gables. And if they run like they did last year, they'll open the floor up. Hurricanes up to win. Now, Clemson gets New Hampshire. Syracuse gets Binghamton. Pitt gets Youngstown State. Georgia Tech gets Maryland Eastern Shore. Boston College has to fly to Florida. Atlanta. Notre Dame gets LIU. Wake gets American. Virginia Tech gets Florida Southern. Cat gets Bakersville. SMU gets Tarleton State. Well, they're all home favorites. Treat Monday like you're showing 12 townhouses in one subdivision. They all look alike. You just pick the one with the best driveway. That's the way to go. All right. Now, after Monday, we go to Tuesday. Tuesday, November the 4th. Now, we're getting some TV. The big game Tuesday, Duke versus Texas on a neutral site. And the early number I'm seeing is Duke laying about 7.5 points. That's a respectable number. That says we trust Duke, especially their freshmen. We trust their length. We don't really totally trust Texas to score in the half court. I'm going Duke to win, and I lean Duke to cover unless the line pops above 8. Okay, Florida State opens with Alcorn State. New coach, New energy, they're going to roll. Wednesday, November the 5th, is quiet. ACC is basically catching its breath on Wednesday. Thursday, November the 6th, we start layering. That means Louisville gets Jackson State at home. Some building shorter prep cards again. And unless the number is insane, I'm staying with Louisville. Miami does Coral Gables Day and brings in Bethune Cookman, Canes by a lot. Cal hosts Wright State. Sneaky, decent Horizon team, but it's still a cross country trip for Wright State. So I'm with Cal on this one. Now, SMU in Dallas versus Texas A&M. Corpus Christi Mustangs should start 2-0. Now, Friday, November 7th. This is the one we really market a lot. North Carolina versus Kansas in Chapel Hill. This is an open house with traffic out the door. Current Lockheed has Carolina by under 1.5 points. That's basically a corn flip at the Dean Dome, Bob. If you made me pick camera right now, I'll take Carolina at home. Late free throws, crowd loud, Heels by 4. Remember, Heels by 4. North Carolina State gets a real opponent, UAB. That one's going to be single digits when it opens. I like North Carolina State because of home floor and depth, but UAB is good enough to make them nervous. Virginia brings in North Carolina Central, same deal as Monday, but different gym. I'll take UVA and the under if total shows up too high. Okay. Clemson plays Gardner Webb. Bulldogs are always well coached, but I'm still going with Clemson, going with the Tigers. Now, Georgia Tech versus Bryant in Atlanta. Jackets all the way. Wake Forest versus Morehead State. Deeks at home. Florida State versus Alabama. Alabama State. Notes. The Noles will take them. Pitt versus Longwood. Longwood, the Panthers. I go with the Panthers. Okay. I think that's going to do it. Best game of the week is UNC versus Kansas. The best TV on Tuesday, Duke versus Texas. Okay, the best value game to talk about is North Carolina State versus UAB. Local flavor game, Virginia versus North Carolina Central. High energy home crowd. Louisville either Monday or Thursday. This is the big one. I'm Clem Satterfield. I help people buy and sell homes all over North Carolina. And I watch ACC basketball like it's my second job. If you like this breakdown, hit the follow button and we'll do some more hoops, okay? And real estate level talk. Negotiating all season long. All right, go with your week. Enjoy. God bless.